It's not even 11 p.m. on Saturday night, and Anthony Joshua has been sent to sleep. He's been sent to bed early by Dubois. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Here for the fight review, the IBF heavyweight title fight review, which ended in round 5, and it ended with a devastating knockout. It wasn't the hardest shot, but it was a great uppercut that caught Joshua on the chin, and he just crumpled up into the corner in the recovery position, literally looking like he's about to have a nap for the next 30 minutes. But, I mean, truth be told, this could have ended in round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. Joshua got punched early. He got hurt early, and he was hanging on early. He managed to make it to round 5, but I don't think, even if he never got knocked out here, don't think it would have lasted much longer. At one point, it did look like the ref actually stopped the fight in round 4, I believe, but decided that he was just going to give Joshua another standing count. But yeah, Joshua ran his mouth a lot in the build-up to this fight, but in the fight, pretty much all he did was run away for Daniel Dubois.
It is what it is. That's what Joshua said. He didn't want to kick off because he's pissed, but you know what? He should have kicked off during the fight because it wasn't that good. I think this has pretty much killed his career. He's lost. I mean, he's lost a lot of fights now. Yeah, Daniel Dubois, I think he's pretty good, but I think Joshua needed to win. I think Tyson Fury Joshua was never going to happen now, and I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony Joshua. I mean, I don't think it'll be him done, but I think him fighting in the top end of the heavyweight boxing division might be out of his reach.
Well, I mean, you say that. Usyk said he's retiring after 2 more fights. Tyson Fury is one snort of cocaine away from never being seen again. I mean, the guys at the top might not be there much longer. Spaghetti Legs, fucking Wilder. I mean, he's probably as low as you can possibly get in the heavyweight rankings. So, I mean, who's really at the top of boxing right now?
Chong or whatever his name is. Is he in there?
Shillian Shang's 42. I mean, how much longer is he going to go? It's not looking good. Joe Joyce is done.
God bless him.
You got Joseph Parker making a comeback, but he's not doing much. Who else? Hrgovic, I don't think's that great. Daniel Dubois beat him. I mean, who else have you got? David Haye recently said he's looking to make a comeback, but he needs to get in against some weaker opponents first, because if he stepped in the ring with Joshua, he said he would get flattened. But who knows, if he stepped in the ring with this Joshua, maybe he would have had a chance.
What age is David Haye?
43.
So what's he doing?
He was done at 36. His legs were gone then. His Achilles were snapping. And I just don't think it for. He said that he's still got what it takes in his arms and his head, but he doesn't know if his legs can carry him through.
Yeah, but is it not pathetic, right? I think with Joshua, as you say, I agree with people who leave, right, and the division's not even that good, but it's like, what, is he just going to hang around till everyone good fucks off and then he can take the crown?
Joshua?
Aye.
Well, that might be his best chance of getting a world title.
What age is he? 30 odds? 33?
He's 30, I believe Joshua's 34 now. I mean, I don't see him beating Fury if they ever fight. I definitely don't see him beating Usyk. He's had 2 attempts at that, and I mean, he never really got close. And those 2 guys are probably going to have the titles. I mean, he could rematch Daniel Dubois. I mean, he could beat Dubois, but I mean, based on tonight, I'd have Dubois as favourite. I actually thought Dubois had a decent opportunity tonight, and I would have bet him, but the financial situation of Fog Wrestling right now, it's not the greatest. We're not the strongest.
We only bet in super chats.
Yeah.
And, there's been no super chats.
Yeah, our revenue at the moment is not great, so we had to hold off on the bets, unfortunately. But Daniel Dubois started off as an underdog, approximately around 3-1. But by the time we got into round 3, he went to as high as 1-8. So I think they could see that pretty much, after the first few rounds, it was one-way traffic. And Daniel Dubois, I thought, put up a really good fight. His jab was good. He was landing power punches. It was strange because Joshua, his legs looked like he was done, man. He from the second round, I'd say at the end of the first round, Joshua looked like he'd been in a 12-round war. It was very strange. Some people are drawing comparisons to the fight against Andy Ruiz, where he just, didn't really have it and pretty much quit on his stool. I mean, tonight he didn't quit on his stool, but I mean, he got knocked down so many times, he may as well have quit. So, here, is what it is.
He's a sore loser. I don't get the post-match stuff, right? It's not like there was a low blow that wasn't seen, or, Dubois was beaten. For whatever reason, the ref continued. It's like, why is he so pissed? Why does he need to hold it in? Like, you just weren't good enough. Maybe that's what he simply means, that I wasn't good enough, so I'm not going to pull it. I mean, we've seen him in it. What was that last fight he was in? He was throwing the belt. Usyk?
Yeah,
That was embarrassing. He only sings when he's winning, man. Fury's the same. They're all the see the British fighters.
Sure,
Man.
Fury was like, I love to respect, love to Ukraine. I love this guy. Then they announced the scores, and he's like, he only won because his country's at war. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think you see when you see
That was within the space of like 2 minutes.
when you see the Klitschko's and you see Usyk, and they know how to handle defeat.
Yeah, they got respect. And I think Daniel Dubois is a pretty respectful guy tonight. He could have. I mean, honestly, he could have bragged and he could have been cocky because he really did wipe the floor tonight with Joshua.
I think he lacks the mental fortitude to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty humble. So I mean, it is what it is. Eddie Hearn is trying to make out as if it could have went either way because Joshua landed a shot and had Dubois hurt in round 5.
Yeah, they were trying to do that.
I mean, he landed one shot that like kind of had Dubois stumble a little bit, but I mean, what about the 20 plus shots that Dubois landed on Joshua?
He stumbled, right, but Joshua had about 5 knockdowns, man. He was down on the ground. But even like the interviewer after the match is trying to it was 50-50, it was hard hitting, it was a fight,
it wasn't, man, it was a
match.
pummeling.
Aye.
And see the fact that Joshua tried to jump on him, I think that tells you Joshua knew he was beat, because if Joshua felt like he was still able to go, I don't think he'd have got as foolish and just jumped straight in there, but the fact that he went to try...
it wasn't round 12, it was round 5.
The fact he went to try and finish it tells me he thought, look, it's never, never.
Yep.
And then it turned out to be never. But there you go, Dubois wins, still the IBF champion. People say he wasn't a real champion because he won the belt in a fake fight or whatever. But he's beat Joshua, who's been multiple-time champion. He's held multiple belts, so I guess that makes Daniel Dubois the real deal now. And it looks like he wants to face... He wants Usyk. Daniel Dubois wants Usyk. Will he get Usyk?
Well, I'll tell you what. I wouldn't mind seeing it. As Frank Warren said...
Frank Warren says it'll be Fury because...
it will be... Well...
He obviously, he's not going to say... It's the winner of Fury Usyk, and he's not going to say Usyk's beating Fury.
Aye.
But then again, Frank Warren, does he really want his two fighters to go against each other? I mean, I guess it's good for him.
It's a nice problem to have.
And it's not like any of them's defending a zero. But we'll see. We'll see. Dubois wins. Joshua, 4th defeat now. And it's not like he's had that many fights. I'm not saying 4 defeats is a lot of fights, because Klitschko, I think, finished his career with 5 defeats. But Klitschko had like almost 70 fights. Joshua's... don't you think had 30?
Yeah, he's racking up the L's.
If you look at, and plus, I don't know. I mean, a lot of Klitschko's defeats came earlier in his career. But if you look at percentage-wise, it's not that great. Anyway, here they said that Wilder Joshua will never happen because of Wilder's drop-off. Yeah, I think tonight, if anything, I think that fight got made more makeable.
Absolutely. But we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see. That's it, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, and who knows, maybe do some round... I mean, you can't even do it. There's nothing controversial. You want easy. That's it. Till next time. Peace.